Hey everybody, welcome. Today we're going to do things a little bit differently because instead of just asking you to listen to something, today I'm really just asking you to go do something, or at least to schedule something. In the prayer book today, it talks about how our soul is so much more important than just our body and how our soul dictates everything else. It kind of reminds me of that quote of, we are not a body that has a soul, we are a soul that has a body. And so what I want us to do is spend some time investing in our souls. But I know for some of us, we don't know exactly how to do that, or maybe we just need a change of pace. So my hope for you is that you can do this and that it'll help you in that journey. And what I'm going to ask you to do is schedule a time where you can take 30 minutes, where you can just get alone and have a little time to relax or be in peace and be quiet in a quiet place that's going to be just you. So if you have little kids, it's going to be nighttime. But take 30 minutes and just set it apart as your time to try to reconnect your soul to God. So we're not just reading the Bible or just doing things that are more mental, but really trying to get our souls to connect to Him. And so what I want you to do with the 30 minutes is this. First, take the first 5 minutes and just try to clear your mind of all your distractions as much as possible. So whatever thought comes in your head, just get rid of it and try to clear your mind as much as possible. Then pick one worship song and listen to it and really just try to engage with it and really listen and try to get your heart to a place where you're really just thanking God and worshiping Him for who He is. After that, take the next 5 minutes and try to be totally silent and undistracted again. But this time, at the start of it, just ask God to speak to you. Whether it's a certain verse, whether it's a certain thing that He wants to put on your heart, just ask God to guide you and direct you in any way He wants to, and just let Him know, God, I'm just fully available and I'm trying to listen for your voice, so I'm asking you to speak to me at this time. And just be silent for 5 minutes and see if there's anything that God wants to put on your heart or put in front of you. Then after you do that, read. Whatever you're reading in the Bible, just take some time and read and try to really engage with it and see if there's something else that God wants to put in front of you at that time or really engage with you at that point. Then after you do that, what I would do is I recommend writing this down, but you can just pray if you want to. But just fully open up to God. Let it go. Let the floodgates go. Whatever thoughts you've been having, whatever ideas have been in your head, whatever concerns, whatever hurts, whatever struggles, whatever specific prayer requests, whatever it is, whatever's coming in your mind, just write it down or pray before Him and just let it go. All of it. Get it out. And then the last thing I would ask is, as much as you can, try to mentally just take all those things, like cluster them together, and then just move them over before God. Just place them before God and tell Him, God, I am entrusting you with all of this. All this I just prayed or all this I wrote down, I'm just entrusting you with all of this. And as much as you can, try to just push that before God, trust Him to take care of it, and remove yourself from it a little bit. As it says in Luke chapter 6, verse 47, it says, I will show you what it's like when someone comes to me, listens to my teaching, and then follows it. It is like a person building a house who digs deep and lays the foundation on solid rock. When the floodwaters rise and break against the house, it stands firm because it is well built. And the whole point is we have to make sure that our souls are on that solid foundation. We can't just be about the intellectual. We have to make sure our souls are deeply connected to God. And I hope this helps you do that.